What is going on today, guys? We're gonna check out everything that comes in Bob's Tales Part 2. I guess Part 2? I don't know. Let's get this checked out. So right there, as you saw from the intro, we got a nice little new emote. We got tip in the hat. And then this is called like a cup of tea. I'm not familiar with the, let's see here. What's it say? Abba cuppa. Okay. Anyways, let's check out this cosmetics first before we get into everything else that this thing offers. So we got the dapper outfit here, and of course you get 3 different sizes of, you know, top hats here. So you get the long, the medium. Oh, there we go. Can't forget about the short guys. In the short, and then we've got the boat hat. Figured it's easier to show it this way. The beret, which isn't bad. I mean, yeah, not too bad. And then we've got the cyclist hat, nice giant postman type hat. And then the engineer hat, which is kind of a newsboy cap, I guess. That's what I think of. And then we've got the steampunk hat and goggles. And then we've got the engineer suit here with the goggles with no hat. Yeah, I really like this skin. I think I'm gonna run around with it on most of the time. I might change the shirt possibly. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that throughout the series. So yeah, let's get these looked at. Of course, now a earthquake comes through, but this is the aberrant ghillie suit. So yeah, it's got eyeball looking things. I don't even know what to call those. Not mushrooms, spores. Hello up there. But yeah, I mean, blue, it glows at night too. So I wish it was night now, but it's not. Anyways, let's look at the skins here for the structures. So we've got the roof here, just looks like a metal shingle type deal. The railing here, the pillar, the thin pillar, the sloped wall, the big pillar, and then the ramp. The ramp looks really nice. I like that little glass view, so I'll have to somehow incorporate that into the we'll have to incorporate that to the base somehow once we get into that part. We've got the staircase. It's nice little see-through. And then we've got the other stairs right here. Then we got the ceiling, which honestly, if it was me, I would you can do this now. You can flip it from inside here. I would do that. And this one's got like a different variant. So you got glass rotated. So yeah, looks nice. Here's the doors, very ornament type deal. The doorways. Honestly, if it was me, I think I might just paint the normal door like this and leave it at that. A metal door looks really nice with it. So this pack also came with some lights. So we got the steam light here, the wall, and then we've got this little desk steam light, kind of a little Tesla coil type deal. We got this. I just threw this in there just to add some customization, and then also the steam light. This structure will come in later. I just threw this in here. I mean, it's just a nice. Honestly, if you're building and you don't use this, it's just a nice thing to have just for the looks. Also, you get chair, cosmetic, and a bench and a table as well. Just got nice little stuff going. But yeah, I think that's all of this. And then also it comes with these street lights. I would assume this is what I'm gonna call them, street lights. And then we also get a clock, but you get a boost on something. Boost available in 7 hours. I don't know what that boost is for. I don't know if it's for your structures, for like crafting or anything like that. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, that's nice. And then we also get this lovely looking. I'm glad that the light is here shining like this. This nice looking door. I mean, these things, these gateways, I mean, these things look great. I love this. It just reminds me of like a dwarven door or something. Something you'd see in like a movie, kind of like The Hobbit or something. And then you got this one. It's not bad. It's just another little ornament. Yeah, I really love the behemoth. I'm missing a few structures. I forgot to pull them out. We'll get them later. We also get, if you want to channel your inner Batman, a spotlight. So I guess if you're trying to look for something at night, get that. We are just awkwardly standing behind it. Yeah, I guess this would be nice for something. I really don't know. Maybe just some decoration or... Yeah, I really didn't know what for. I mean, because you're in a cave, really. So, I mean, it's not like you're trying to look for something flying really high above. I guess you can. I don't know if it, in PvP, if it spots something, like kind of like pings you know, rock drake or something that is in the invisible dill. But speaking of rock drake, we've got a skin for the saddle. Nice little goggles. Got a little fin. Can we... Okay, we can't. We'll just fly up here. Got like a little engine, little steam engine, I guess. Some canisters, and then this fin. So, yeah, nothing too fancy. I mean, the goggles is more the point of it, which I guess doesn't make sense since the rock drake has its eyes on the side of its face. So goggles wouldn't really work for anything. It wouldn't be able to see. All right, let's get into the functional stuff. All right, we've got the preserving bin here. I mean, yeah, it just preserves. I mean, I think, I don't even know what that percentage would be. So 10 hours from 4 minutes. So whatever that percentage. And then the library storage. This is where I'm kind of happy. So you can connect structures to this. So you come into your, you know, smithy, or I'm assuming your fabricator, and you can blueprint share. And so we've got all these long necks in here. And then when we open up this, we go to the crafting. Weapons. Did I do something wrong? You should be sharing. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it's because I'm in... Nope. Oh, there we go. So something with the folder view is messing up. You can see these are showing over here. So you no longer have to go run back to your, you know, bookshelf, pull it out, come back, craft it. You can just link the two, which is nice, I will say. A nice little thing. So with blueprints, we've got this tinkering desk. So let's pull out some of these. Let's try to get some stuff with different values. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we can combine some stuff to get better equipment, and I think it's like a kind of an average, I guess. So we can do a stable combine. So it's going to combine these. I mean, it goes pretty quickly, and you can see we get that. But let's do a really high average. I guess we'll throw in an outlier there. So let's do a stable again, see what we get, and then we'll do an unstable, because it can be good, but it has a chance of failing. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know why you would not craft the 700% one, but yeah. So you can get some good stuff. I guess if this would work, if you had some really low stuff, you know, the chance of getting something good. But so let's throw in our high stuff here and see what the unstable does. I do believe there is a chance for the blueprint to fail. Yeah, so like that. So if it failed, we don't get anything. Let's try to get one here to succeed, so we can kind of see what the bonus looks like on that. No, wait, yeah, I think we can access it. So don't use the inventory. Nope, we want to unstable. So let's see. Hopefully we can get something here. If not, yep, this. I don't know if this is based off your crafting skill, if that would take effect in this, or if it's just like a luck type deal. I'm assuming more so of the luck because, I mean, yeah. Let's see. I don't know why you would want to use this. I mean, I guess if you just feel lucky that day. Yeah. So we're not even able to look at that. I mean, I think we'd have to go through quite a few of that. So this is the tinkering window, tinkering bench, desk. There we go, desk. And then we've got the storage, the smithy, and the preserving bin. So let's check out one more thing. Oh, well, another thing real quick. So the last thing is this linked storage box. You have to power up. So it takes 5 minutes to power up. We'll take a look at that here in a second. I guess I didn't realize the power up time was going to take so long. Let's throw this. We'll need this. And we can throw it in there right now, I think. No. Okay. Can't throw anything there right now. So we'll let that power up while we look at this other thing. I guess I kind of forgot this big object in the background here. Yeah, so this is after the video. We've already gone over everything. So, I forgot this. The forge. The steam forge. Better than tech. Oh, I guess it's technically tech tier. Tech tier forge confirmed. Finally, thank goodness, we get something faster than the industrial. I mean, the industrial is pretty quick, but still, something quicker. Yeah, it's nice. It's got a little Tesla coil. I love steampunk so much. It's Tesla coils, everything. I'm so glad I did the color change on the channel, because this season of Aberration is going to be insane because of all the brass. It's going to match the gold. Our armor is going to look sick. Yeah. What a time to be an Ark, I guess. I hope everything runs finally. I mean, finally. Hope everything runs fine. But let's get back to the video. I'm sure What was that? A giant bug? I'm kidding. I guess we can start doing little puppets, you know. I guess we couldn't really. We'd have to have 2 people. We can get Batman. Yeah. We can be Batman. That's not even Batman. That's Sports Center, which is really cool. I don't have any mammals around that I have tamed. I mean, we've got our Ovis here, but that's not going to make sense. So the embryo incubator basically allows us to turn mammals, which, you know, gestation, then, you know, live birth, turns them into eggs. We can use this to hatch embryos, such as, like, you know, the Ovis. If we had another one, we could hatch it. We could also, it kind of works like the egg incubator. You can see kind of the stats and whatnot. Yeah, so I mean, useful for that, for the mammal side, which is good. I feel like there's quite a few mammals in the game that, you know, people tame a lot of, such as the bears on Aberrant, or well, aberrant bears, Thylas, all that stuff. It's gonna be so nice. The Ravengers, I do believe, are a gestation, so that's going to speed that up a lot. So you're wondering, what am I holding here? Well, this is called the gene scanner. So essentially, we have this here, the gene storage, which kind of go hand in hand with this. So as you see here on the right side of my screen, we can see there we have mutable stamina. So what I am assuming, I mean, there's going to have to be more tests with this. We can pull this from this creature that we have. So we stick it there. You know, if it was pregnant, you know, you can pull the embryo. When we go up here to gene options, we can pull this off this creature. So what I'm assuming here is this creature, you know, as it says here, this creature's stamina stat is highly mutable, making it offering more likely to gain the mutations. So I think you would, if you're doing mutations, that's what you're going to look for, because we can use it on wild animals here. Yeah, see, that one's aggressive, so it probably means this thing's going to aggro really easily, or quicker, well, farther. So that's fatty. I would assume that has something to do with the food consumption. So you'd kind of want that on, maybe, I don't know, a Daedon. I mean, they consume food already quickly. I'm not 100%. And then, yeah, aquatic. So I'm guessing it has a higher oxygen stat. I think that's kind of what I understand from this. and mutable weight. So yeah, you're gonna look for that mutable. Food robust, I guess that requires less food. Maybe consumes food. Health robust probably has more food, I would guess. Robust. And then protective. So I'm assuming the protective means it aggroes farther or quicker. I think it kind of goes hand in hand with the aggressive, and then nocturnal. So it moves. I don't know what nocturnal really means. Can we stick a wild creature? No. Okay. So let's see what this protective trait. Okay, so it pretty much. I don't know if that means you can't. It can't be whistled passive, but so as you see down there, we have two traits that are stored, which we can go in here and we can see them both, and we, if we don't want it, we can get rid of it, delete it. But we can also put it in here, and we can hold up to. Wait. Okay, so it is powered. There's so many different menus in this thing. Like if you hit F, your own mouse and keyboard, you get a different storage than you do with that. So place traits from here. Okay, so pretty much this is the storage. But you can store 200 traits in here. And from what I understand is if that creature has it, so if we pull this, can we put it in here? Okay, no. So this is just pretty much a hatchery. Let's pull this. If we have this, can we insert it into another creature? So since we took it from you and it has no traits, can we put you? Oh, okay, so it has to be a baby. So in other words, if it's a baby, you put that in there and its traits becomes that. So yeah, I fully understand it now. Sort of. I mean, I don't understand all the traits. I'm sure there's several, probably hundreds of traits possible. Yeah, so mutable melee. I mean, I don't know if it has to be a bulldog, which would be kind of weird. Or if like that affects the quality. So like a bulldog's gonna be, a pretty weak mutation. So I don't know if it's gonna increase your mutations. But like if you have a Spinosaur and you have a baby and you get that, your mutations on your baby probably gonna start rolling in pretty quickly. Because I wonder if you can just keep transferring them from one to the other. So in other words, once that one grows up, get the baby from it, pull that trait off, put it on there. That's kind of what I'm assuming with that. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, there's probably got to be so much more testing done with just breeding now. But yeah, so we've got our Tesla coil here. Let's move on away from the genes. We'll get stuck on that thing forever, and I don't want this video to be forever long. I mean, I'm sure we could spend probably 5 hours figuring this thing out. Sorry, random hiccup there. But yeah, so we got the Tesla coil here. It acts basically like a turret. So you get all these types: volatile, bright. I guess that's like a concussion. This probably just damages health. So like if they're wearing armor for PvP. And then charge probably does like a sting. I would do it right now, but we would probably aggro everything and it would just be a big mess. So we'll just have to skip this one. There was just like bulb dogs around here earlier, so that's why I was like, oh, we could test this real quick. So let's move on to this, and then we'll look at this at the finale. Yeah, so you're like, okay, we got a time launch. What does that mean? Well, first off, you can reverse time. So standing here, reverse time to here. But you can also, I guess now that I don't have it, I can't do it. We'll have to let that charge down for a second. You get a little debuff, stopwatch cooldown, so you can't just spam it. It's a good deal. Let's check this link storage now. So you remember, I have one over there, have one here. Pretty much just like a dedicated storage. You can, we can move some stuff across areas and run over here, and these should have everything there. So yeah, kind of like what Minecraft has the ender portal, well, ender chest. Essentially this, you get so many in an area, I think, or is it like a set number? Let's see here. So, okay, so you only get 4. You only get 4 storages, so that would be nice for having multiple bases. You could, oh, I'm at my, I usually have a base set up for just metal farming. Okay, I'm at my metal farming base. I got all my metal smelted. Let's send it across the map. That's how I would assume that's, the best option. Or if you're over at this farm to that, yeah, that's what I can see it as the best. And then, yeah, just sending stuff across the map is going to be nice without having to do some finagling. All right. So, you're wondering, what is this name supposed to be? That is Survivor Mate. Sir FR-M8. Survivor Mate. So, this little guy. Come on, transform. He's a little hostile if you listen to his voices. He hates survivors. It's kind of funny. You have Helena, her little robot. She's like, yeah, let me help you. This guy's complete opposite. He's like, be a shame if someone stabbed you in the back type deal. But this guy is going to be great. So we have these different options. Butler, not 100% sure. Repair, I mean, come on. He just runs around repair space. So that's going to be nice for, if you're in PvP, throw this guy out there, let him do all the fixing. But also has this little harvest mode. So you get this little deal that pops down. You open his inventory. You put what you want in here. So say I want wood. You're going to right click, add as input. So now he's going to run around. He's going to harvest me wood. So, yep. And let's just kind of keep him open here. As you can see, if it updates the inventory, he's got wood now. So yeah, a nice little thing. Or if we wanted to, I hope we can get several. Let's see here. Okay, I don't really know his range. I mean, I'm sure it's a good size. So let's say if we add you. Okay, so we can have him collect everything in the area. So that's good. That means we could have him just sitting around the base, harvesting stone, harvesting all that stuff. The stuff that, you're just like, I gotta have, that kind of deal. Just pop him right there. Have him just go to town. I do believe you can only have one. I mean, they're expensive to craft, but I do believe you can only have one out at a time. Let's see if it's just like his range. So I mean, surely his range isn't over here. So let's see here if we can't throw another one down. Okay, so it's probably based off range. So yeah, you could have multiple of these guys just around your base, harvesting just each item: stone, this, wood, fiber, metal. I mean, you have an automated metal base now. That is nice. Okay, so let's check out the last little bit of the stopwatch. Now that I've got the cooldown done, let's set our point here. All right, so our portal is placed. As long as nothing is standing on top of it, we are okay. We get a certain amount of time. Let's say we run way over here. Okay, so we're too far. So there is a range. That's nice to know. Where is that at? We got it. Okay, so there's the range. So as long as we're in this range, we teleport right back there. That's nice. We got a little, personal teleporter. Can't go too far with it. I guess if you were to like, oh, I need to craft something, throw your, stopwatch here, run all the way to wherever the edge is here, and then I'm like, oh, I need my dill, pull my stopwatch out, go back. We got like a weird zoom there. Okay. But yeah, that's what I would see with that. That would be the useful part. Or if like you're, let's check around the corner, put it down, check the corner, see what's, around there. Oh no, we got T-Rex, got Spino, whatever, go back. That's what I can see that useful as. All right, now this little guy, it's called a goo gun. Let's see if I can't find something to take care of real quick. So you shoot this purple stuff, get a little goop, does corrosive damage. So, once the creature dies, like, oh, I need ammo. You just hit control, eat that body up, and then you got more to, go around and take care of. And durability really doesn't look like it goes down a whole lot. I mean, out of the 2 times I've done it, we've only lost that much. So, nothing too bad. But the cool thing is, you can also see these little dills. Every one you hit, you get a bounce. You can also blow it up like this with your right attack. Blow it up. Get a bigger bounce. You know, blow something away. Hey, I don't like you over here. Get out of here. Or if, you know, you've got an annoying stego that is somehow stuck, who will not move. Okay, so it probably has a drag weight type dill. And then you can, you know, shoot yourself away. That's, yeah, that's the goo gun. Nice little, let's see that thing. Yeah. So it's pretty much like the mining drill, just kind of reskinned. All right. Let's check out the Zeppelin. All right. This thing is going to be insane on Aberration. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be insane because, you know, there's not a lot of flyers. If you don't get a rock drake, you don't got a flyer. I guess the Yingling, if I'm saying that, Ling Yi or Yingli, I'm probably saying that so wrong. I got to get the creature's name down. You don't have that, or, you know, a little Cosmo, which is part of this pack, but we're going to do that in a separate video. Check him out. You know, check it out. All that good stuff. All right. So, just a raft, pretty much. I mean, you're like, oh, what do you mean? It's just a raft. Well, unless your raft can fly. And this puppy can get up there. It's kind of like the Oasisaur on the flying mechanics. You got to look up to fly up, look down to fly down. You can hit space, and you kind of land. But yeah, say we want to park this up here. Like, you know what? Let's park it up here. Keep us a little respawn point going. We just let our ladder go down. Now it's going to take a minute. So while it's going down, we can build on here. And it's got a decent building. Let me get some ceilings here. But it's got a decent little... Oh, yeah. I guess we need foundation first. It's got a nice little building area. I mean, I will say that. It also automatically pushes them to the... as far down as possible. So, yeah, we can build this up. Nice little foundation here. And then we can also go through here. Let's just kind of max it all out. Let's see here. There we go. So, yeah, you can get a really good... I would say it's bigger than the raft on building size. I mean, you can't build right next to the balloons. I don't know what they're really called. The balloons, the airbags, gas bags, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. So you get a good building area for them. So, I mean, they're not bad. I mean, they're pretty much just the Aberration raft. So, yeah. Let's look at the crafting, though. That's what I want to see. So, polymer is the most expensive part out of that. And we're on Aberration, so Carcanos everywhere. Reasonable. You could possibly get one of these straight off the bat. That's what I just want to say. I mean, not straight off the bat. Maybe with the metal, you might have a little issue. Electronics, a little bit of issue. But once tech creatures get in here, eventually, it's game over for these things. I mean, you're going to get metal. You're going to get your electronics. Yeah, those things will be the most common being used instead of rafts because you can fly. Who doesn't want to be off the ground away from the danger outside of, you know, a few things that can attack you up here? So, just got to be careful of, you know, towers or, you know, catching on fire. I don't really know if that's going to affect it. But once the fuel runs out, if you've got it hovering like this, once the fuel runs out, it just falls straight down. I mean, it's not like it destroys it. It falls straight down. So I thought the ladder went all the way down. Apparently that's all you get. Okay, so you can be that far off the ground. I guess if you had the glider suit, it doesn't really affect it. But yeah, that's the Zeppelin. This is all the Bob Tall Tales at the moment. part 2. I'm just going to call it part 2. I don't know if it's really just part 2 or if it's just 2. We're going to call it part 2. But yeah, it's a nice little structure. I guess if you wanted to, you could use the spotlights for, you know, feeling like you're back in World War II. Oh no, enemy bomber up there. And, you know, I guess if they threw some C4 dodos down, you'd be done for. But yeah, this is the Bob's part 2. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all of those good things. I know I've been gone for a while. I'm back, better, refreshed mind, ready to go, feeling the best. It's just there. So, yeah, make sure you do all that good stuff. And of course, make sure you have a good day. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to have a good day? Have a good night. Do all that good stuff. But I will catch you later.